Hey guys, welcome to my channel. We are talking makeup today, and I feel like we have not chatted makeup in a long time. But this product right here, I was super excited and very intrigued about, and I had to pick it up, and I'm sharing with you today the new Mary Phillips. This is the M.ph. It's the Underpainting Face Palette. This is in the shade Light. You guys, when I say that this has gone viral, I understand it now because it is so good. It is so amazing on the skin. I truly have never seen anything blend like this, yet cover and do all this amazing things to your skin that you want makeup to do, right? I am addicted. So I'm sharing this with you guys today. I'm gonna share with you how I do it and kind of like the technique behind it, because it's called the Underpainting palette, because you actually apply these highlights, contours, bronzers before your foundation. And Mary Phillips is this like amazing celebrity makeup artist, and this is like her technique of how she does makeup. Her brand is all clean makeup, so that's another plus for me. And you guys, let's just dive into this. I gotta get ready for the day. I wanna share with you guys how I use this, what it looks like. I've gotten a lot of requests on my Instagram to share with you a tutorial on this, so let's go. Okay, so first things first, I have my skincare on. I did not put SPF on yet. I'm using the Pavise SPF today because this is the SPF I use on days that I really wear makeup. It's sheer. It gives 8-hour plus protection without breaking down. It's got amazing ingredients in here. I just love this SPF because this goes on so sheer. You can see it's like it comes out white, but it goes on completely sheer. So I'm going to use this first because of course you have to, prep your skin, and this also does prep your skin not only with protection and all the skincare benefits, but it like gives this like smoothing effect to your skin. It's beautiful under makeup. So what can I say? And I wanted to share this step with you guys instead of just applying my SPF off camera. I wanted to share with you this first because I'm going to use the palette on top of the SPF, obviously before foundation and things like that. So what SPF you use, your palette is going to go right directly on top of that. Okay, so this is how I've been using this. Like I said, it's got a couple different like highlighter tones. It's got a contour, and then it has a bronzer shade here. This is the palette in Light. I think it comes in 3 different like shades, like light, medium, and deep or something like that. But this is the lightest shade. Now I am taking this peachy tone right here, and holy moly, you guys. I put this under my eye as kind of like a brightener, color corrector, just, brightens up any darkness, in the corner of your eyes. I have never seen anything do the magic that this does. Now, I also bought the M.ph, the brush that goes with it. I'm not sure if it has a name. I'll link everything down below for you guys. This brush is amazing with this palette. I mean, it's made for this, so it just works just so beautifully together. So I'm gonna take the small end of this brush. You can see it has like this for the contour bronzer, and then this is more for like the little highlights and stuff that you use. So I'm using the small end. I'm gonna go in with this peach tone here and watch what this does to my eyes. I'm trying to look in the mirror and the camera to make sure you can see everything that I'm doing. But watch this, you guys. Look at my under eyes. Hopefully you can see. I'm gonna put this right in the corner, and I take this up like really in the corner here of my eye. And then I just bring it down into kind of like I guess you would call it like where the orbital bone starts, kind of, where your eyes can have kind of like that hollowness a little bit. I just bring it right on top of that because this just helps to color correct, but at the same time, it really brightens up any hollowness. Now, I also have like discoloration a little bit, like darkness, always just like at the corner of my eyes here. So I bring it out here as well to brighten that up. And I love this in the corner. Like I put this in the corner it just makes such a difference. Like it brightens the whole entire eye up. Look at that eye versus this one so far. You can see just what that alone does. So I'm gonna do the same over here. Like look at that. And the thing is with this product, like the cream is so smooth. Like it's so light and it just melts into your skin, yet gives you the coverage that you need to. Again, I'm taking it to the corner of my eye because I hate that like little discoloration that, I mean, I have it. I don't know if other people get it there, but just like at the corner of your eye, it just kind of like looks dark. And this brightens it up. Oh my God, just like magic. Oh my God, you guys. Like that is amazing. And I'm also taking a little bit of that same color. And I just want to like brighten up around my nose too. Now I'm playing around a little bit today because I'm just want to test some stuff out with you guys too. When I used this previously, I didn't do this, but I've seen on like her Instagram and the way she does things, she'll take another one of these highlighting shades and then she'll kind of like highlight in different areas to just kind of like brighten things up too, which I don't normally do because I don't wear like a lot of makeup, but let's just kind of play around a little bit. So I'm going to take another one of the highlighting shades here and I'm just going to like go in just like that, just to kind of, we're going to highlight that and brighten that area here. And then let's highlight and brighten just kind of like the chin area too. So we have that on. Now I'm going to go into the, I guess we'll do, I don't really use I don't contour my face, you know, really that much because there is a cool tone shade here, which is beautiful. And then the bronzer shade here. Again, I don't contour, I just bronze myself. So I think I'm just gonna do what I normally do and just take the bronzer right here. And then we're just gonna start applying. Now she doesn't blend it in like when she's doing this to people, like she kind of just, it kind of blends in when you do the whole foundation thing. So we're just doing it exactly kind of, you know, the way she does it. I know it looks funny. You can see I always take my bronzer and I kind of like swoop it up a little bit because it helps to kind of like lift the cheeks. I always see like young people and they will just like do bronzer like straight down. I don't like that for me personally because I feel like it just brings your face down. As we get older, I want to like lift. And I feel like this, when you do this, it's just such a good little tip to like keep everything more lifted looking. All right, I'm taking more bronzer and we're going to do the normal bronzer up here. Like that. Again, we got that highlight in the middle. And then, this looks really funny. You gotta trust the process, I promise. So, all right, we got bronzer, we got the highlight, we got the brightener on underneath the eyes. Now, we are going to use foundation next. I'm using one of my favorite foundations because it's like skincare / foundation. It's the G Beauty Prime Skin. It's very light on the skin. It just gives you the most even, just beautiful look to your skin. So I love this over top of this type of makeup when I'm doing this first. It's magic on your skin. This is what I used the first time I did this whole like look too, because you really don't want to use like a heavy foundation on top of everything because you want it to like, obviously it's going to come through. You want it to like peek through and all look like meshed together and natural. So you wanted something that's more of like a lighter foundation, and that's, I'm telling you, this with it is just so good. So I'm taking Prime Skin and I'm going to pump some of that out onto my fingers. Actually, I'm going to take it on a beauty blender and I'm just going to start applying it directly over top of everything. Just like, you know, you would any foundation. You know, when you're applying foundation, you just kind of like stipple it onto the skin. Now, you know, again, when she does this, or, you know, a true makeup artist, you could take the contour shade, and I've seen like people contouring down their nose with it and contouring all different things on their face. But again, I'm not a contour girl, but it's beautiful with this because again, these melt into your skin, and I just am floored by the formulation because it's truly so natural. I mean, you can see already, like on my skin, you can see how it peeks through, but oh God, it's just so good, you guys. It's so good. Okay, you guys, look at that. Look at how natural, how gorgeous, how seamless that is on my skin. I'm literally floored, you guys. It just looks so good. All right, I'm gonna do my brows real quick, just fill them in a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I put a little brows on. I do have microblading, but they start to fade, and I just kind of like them, I put a little brow pencil on and just kind of like, you know, go through them. So brows, again, look at my skin. It looks incredible. I don't even have like a touch of concealer on, nothing. So what I am gonna do next though is, I'm not actually doing eyeshadow today. I'm not doing eyeshadow today because I'm lazy and don't feel like putting on eyeshadow. I'm going to do what I normally do and take a bronzer and sweep it across my lids. Like that's what I do literally most days of the week. I just like a little, I don't even say like a, what is it, a bronzy? It's not even a bronzy look. It just kind of like gives a little bit of like depth to your eyes. I don't even know what the right word is, but you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't wear eyeshadow a lot. I literally just put bronzer on. That's the gist. So I'm gonna actually take this palette and with this same brush, I'm gonna go into that bronzer shade again. And I'm actually just gonna like sweep it all across like that. Okay, look at that, you guys. So good, so easy, and you don't need eyeshadow. Perfection. So I am going to curl my lashes, do some mascara, and that is gonna be the extent of this eye look today. All right, I always curl my lashes because it just helps to lift the eye, obviously, too. So curl those lashes every day. I'm taking the G Beauty Mascara in black, my favorite mascara. It just gives wispy, long lashes. Like it kind of gives them like that fluffy look, which I like. I don't like the spidery look or like the heavy look. Like give me like wispy lashes, and that's exactly what this does. All right, so we got the eyes done. Now I am going to put a tad bit of concealer, not like I even need it, with just that little brightening palette there that we use. That peachy tone is just unbelievable, but I do like a little concealer too. I'm taking the Sara Creal concealer and honestly just taking the tiniest amount. I'm gonna take the Sara Creal brush because I love this concealer brush, and I'm just gonna blend that in right, where I need it, really. I don't go up too much under the eyes. A tip again for when you're over 40 and you start to get like, little wrinkles under the eye, the best thing to do is not take your concealer all the way up to your lash line, Just keep the concealer down here more and not directly up under the lashes. That is huge. You will see such a difference in terms of creasing, in terms of just how your concealer wears throughout the day. So look at that, you guys. That is just a tiny little bit of concealer. And look at that. Look at how bright my under eyes look. All right, so we are going to apply a little blush. I'm taking the NudeStix blush in Bohemian Rose. And I always, no matter what I do, pull off the wrong end first. Like every single day, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get it right this time. I'm gonna pull off the right end. Never. I swear, I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm gonna pick up a little of this blush and we're just gonna go right up on the high points here and just blend that in. I love a good blush. I always take my blush up and around too. All right, we're finishing off with the lips and that is it. This is another good go-to lip liner of mine. I will link everything down below for you. But the liner and the glosses that I put together, it's just been my go-to. But I love this lip liner. It's just, for me personally, I can overline my lips a little bit and it looks natural. Like it just is such a good color. Every time I use this lip liner, I'm like, geez, my lips look so big and juicy. And I'm telling you, this lip liner is just, it's amazing. I love it. And then what I do is I'm taking the Caliray lip gloss in the shade Stanko. I love this lip gloss. And it's got SPF in it. And it's just a beautiful like pinky nude. But I like this on top of it. And this is the Heather Ray Essentials in Perfect Pink. And I love this on top because this gives it a little bit more of that like juicy pink that I love. And this is just super glossy without being sticky. And I love this formulation. All clean again. And I just pop that right in the middle. I am obsessed. These two right here together, so good. All right, you guys, that is the look for the day. Look at my skin, you guys. This Mary Phillips M.ph palette, this underpainting palette, is a must. Like, you need this in your life, and I do not say that in any form of exaggeration. Like, it's just that good. So I'm obsessed. I love it. This with the G Beauty Prime Skin on top leaves your skin so flawless. I'm addicted. I really am. So anyway, that is my 2 cents and thoughts on this viral palette. I can 100% say I agree with the obsession over this product. So that is it. I will link everything that I use down below in the description box. As always, if you have any comments, please leave me a comment and chat with me down there. Leave them down there as well. I guess I was going to say if you have any questions, leave them down there. But yeah, obviously leave me a comment and say hi too. And yeah, you guys, that is it. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.